Scott at Cold War Motors in Alberta laid down a blistering 34.5 second quarter mile in his 1926 Model T Coupe. He was testing his old worn engine before he replaced it with a hopped up, blueprinted race engine prepared by Matt and Jim, the Model T wizards at Strong's Garage. Scott has since raced his new engine down the quarter and it was much faster, but I'm more interested in his original time with his baffed out engine. Now Scott didn't come out and say it, but we could tell he was taunting us, just daring others to contest his dominant speed in the quarter mile. I've also got a tired, wheezing old Model T. I think it'll go a quarter mile. Challenge accepted. Others have already taken up Scott's non-challenge. Shed by the Tracks was the first to post a competitive time of 29.5 seconds in his purpose-built, race-oriented car. It's a speedster in the true sense of the word, hand-built with no expense spared in the pursuit of speed. Then Bruce from Klepp's Garage laid down a blistering 27.5 second quarter mile in his Model T pickup. There's some magic going on under the hood of that glorious machine. And of course, Scott raced his coupe again with his new Strong's Garage motor, recording a respectable 30.8 second quarter mile time. My car is a 1926 Ford Model T. It has the original engine with matching serial numbers on the block and frame. It's been repaired countless times and has had valve work, bottom end repairs, and well, let's face it, it's almost 100 years old. Everything has been repaired a few times, but it has no performance modifications. The pistons are original cast iron and the cylinders have never been overbored. It has the stock carburetor, intake manifold, and exhaust system. Gearing is all stock, and there's no auxiliary transmission either. Now this car is sporting upgraded rubber. It has 19-inch Model A wheels, and I've opened the windshield for that extra edge in peak performance. I decided to respect the age of the participants here. The car is almost 100 years old. I tried to find a straight, level stretch of road reminiscent of a road from 100 years ago. And me, well, I'm closer to 100 years old than I would care to admit. To do this properly, we need to consider the wind, the slope of the road, the air temperature, the track temperature, the humidity level. Yeah, we're not going to do any of that. I'm old and I know nothing about drag racing. Heck, I'm still learning how to drive a Model T. It's a good day when I can make a smooth shift from low to high, and I don't have the foggiest idea how to launch this thing. Oh yeah, this car and me racing, match made in heaven. Oh well, she's all warmed up. Let's see what she can do. Come on, little car. Let's see what you can do. This is the one. Street racing's illegal around here. If they catch you, they take away your license and impound your car. But it's a risk I think is worth taking in order to meet Scott's challenge. How did she do? Well, just remember this car had 20 horsepower when new, on a good day. I have no idea how to launch a Model T. And frankly, I lifted when the engine started to sound like a bag of hammers. And it's a gravel road, and are there any other excuses I can make? At 850 kilograms dry, that's 1,700 pounds. This car measures up with the power to weight ratio of about the same as a slug. My quarter-mile time was, wait for it, 38 seconds. I hang my head in shame. Guess I'd better order a hot rod engine from Strong's Garage. Who will be next to take up the quarter-mile, baffed-out Model T challenge? How about you? This is Stephen from Flivver Channel signing off for today. And remember kids, street racing is only for old farts like me in slow antique cars. Remember to like and subscribe. The algorithm gods, they're watching you. Curious about my Model T? Here's a video all about it.